Hello Casio fans, currently I have this pile of watches which I intend to sell, but not that much. What I want to do is to put these watches on that board from behind because they do not fit into this box. And also what I do not like with this box is that when you put a resin watch here, the resin bands tend to take the oval shape of this, and I do not like this. Therefore, I have removed all the resin watches from the box and leave them on the flat surface. Otherwise, they all would have been like this, bended, and I do not like. So let's start. Now let's start and present you a little the watches. The first watch that I have placed on the board is the F91. It's normal to place it because it's the iconic watch that you all know. Therefore, yeah, why not have it in your Casio collection? Second watch would be the F94. So it's the bigger brother of the F91, although it's the same basically, just a slightly different color configuration and a newer module. Why not have it also in your collection? Then comes the F105. This one I have bought because it has the blue light. And it is an F series, and yeah, it had to be presented also to you, by me for sure. Next watch that I have, it was a bargain. I have exchanged the F91 with white color with this one. This one came with a different Casio band, and I have bought this cheap bracelet which I regretted. I might sell this watch because I do not like the bracelet. It's very similar to the F91. It is from the VW series. Next watch is another VW series, and it is the VW202. Now this watch is identical with the B640, except it comes entirely in black and also with black resin. Another relative to the B640 would be this B612, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's the 612. This is like from the beginning of the 90s, I guess. It was very scratched. You can see that I tried to polish it, but in this lighting condition the display looks awful, but in normal lighting condition it looks great. The bracelet looks pretty good comparing to the age, and yes, the module, I could not fix it. If you put a lot of light on it, it's visible, but it's not good. Next watch that I have placed on the board would be the VW 741. Let's see if I am correct. Yes, I am correct. This one I like because it's close to the F105, and yes, it has the bluish light. It came with a different strap which was not from Casio, and I have bought this strap which is similar to the calculator watch, identical, but it also goes on this model as well. Next watch is another VW. It's the 214. This watch I like because it has this timekeeping mode timer function, which is available directly from one push of a pusher. It's good when you cook, but not entirely, because you've seen it on my previous video that I have used this watch in olive harvesting. Next watch that I have is the MQ57. Now this is an older MQ24. It is prior to 1989, so it's more than 13 years old. I do not think that I have put the MQ24 strap for it. For sure it fits perfectly, but I do not think that the original watch had that or this strap. I guess it was somehow more sleeker. Next watch is the calculator watch. This watch I was gifted from my father-in-law. he did not bought it. It was I'm not sure what he has done, but it was given to me without the strap. Therefore, I have bought the original strap. Now this strap is quite expensive, but yeah, I have a calculator watch that it is in very, very good condition. Next watch is another calculator, is the 505. Again, bought from the online flea market. What can I say about this watch? This is plated with silver, but the pushers are missing, so they have worn out. And I have to buy a damaged CA53 watch to exchange the pushers, to put pushers to it. And you can see this strap, it was placed on this, and it is very bended, and I cannot put it on the cardboard, but in time it will get straightened. Next watch is the second radio control watch for Europe, at least, the FKT 110. This watch, I do not like the bulky antenna, nevertheless it is a good watch, and yes, we have the illuminator function here, which we love, at least I do. The strap is not original, I'm not sure, I have bought this strap from a flea market. It suits pretty well, quite well I would say. It's like the perfect strap for it, and I do not intend to exchange unless I find an original one. And last one from the cardboard, but not the least, is the AE1200, which this has suffered. It was ran down by the car, and the watch has preserved very well. It has just this damage, so the lug was bended during the run over with the car. Next watch which I have is the very old model from the AQ230, which is called 303 AQ. With this watch I had a lot of problems. I have broken the crown, the display does not see pretty well, the pushers were stuck, and in time I managed to clean them as much as I could. I cannot set up the time from the crown because it's broken, so therefore when I exchange the battery, or I have to take out the module and wind the arrows to the desired value and then put it again together. But upon these issues, it has the third issue, which is the fast drain of the battery. So it has some issues because in 2 weeks the battery is drained, and this is not normal. But I like the watch, I like the strap, I like how it for sure looks old, and it looks like a golden watch taken from a dead body. Since we discussed about AQ series, we have the new one, which was bought by me directly from the shop. I like it very well, it suits very well on the wrist. What I do not like is that it is too narrow compared to the golden one. The display is narrower and I prefer the wider one. Next watch that I like is the MW501. Yes, this one came without a bracelet, or for sure not original. I have bought from AliExpress or Temu this leather bracelet with fast release or quick release lugs. The glass, it is not scratched comparing to its age. We can see that the digital display works, and there I can set up the time and use it, but the arrows have stuck due to the age and oxidation. I have to do something with it because I like this watch. And another watch that I have and I could not yet put it together is this titanium watch. Is the MTH 1018. It is from titanium. I guess both the strap and the case, or at least the case. I like also the yellow display. The glass is from plastic. It might be that the owner or the previous owner replaced the glass with a plastic one. I do not know. I do not think that Casio would have put a plastic glass on a titanium watch. It works not very well. I could do some maintenance activities in order to run it properly, but in regards to the strap or the bracelet, you can see that there are very high gaps in between the links, which this is a sign of usage, intensive usage. The case, I would say, it's also a little small. It's 36 millimeter in diameter. If we take in consideration the crown, for sure it's larger, but nevertheless it's a 36 mil watch. And the last watch that I have it in my Casio collection would be the A168. Now I have made 2 videos with this watch. Beside the model that I have broken, beside the glass that I have broken, the watch is great. I did not want to replace it with a new one and this one, throw it again. I wanted to repair it. I have bought the 168 one, which was very used. I have replaced the models in between them, and now it works. The glass, I will not replace it unless it's mandatory. Let's not forget this one. This one I like it because this one has milled bracelet, so it's not folded. Each piece is milled separately, and I like it because of the illuminator function. For sure it does not seem pretty well because the display is black, but it's there and it is visible. It has dual display and it's called AWE10. Strange name, but the watch in rest is great. I had to clean it a lot. It was very dirty, but in the end the watch is great. If the case would have been of metal, now the watch would have been perfect, I would say. This is the MTP 1377, a little dressy display, but because of the metal bracelet, let's not consider it dressy. I like the color combination, I like everything to this watch. Another watch that I have is another AE1200. Is the metal bracelet one, which comes in a display with scratches because it was worn by me, and beside this huge gap I do not have anything to claim on this watch model. Therefore I recommend it to each one of you. It's a great watch. And the last watch, but not least, is the AE2000. This watch was bought with a different unoriginal bracelet, and since an original band, resin band, and since I like more the metal bracelets, I have bought the original one from Casio. This is the cockpit design of the watch. I cannot say that I like it. Now I have ended up with a lot of Casio, which I cannot sell. Too bad, too bad. So guys, this would be my entire Casio collection. All the models are here available and presented on this cardboard. And also in this box. Well, when you see them like this, they do not look too much, do they? Thanks.